This is Louise Green for MMA Crazy, and I'm joined alongside Platinum Mike Perry. Mike Perry, how are you doing? Obviously, you've just had a press conference here in London. What's your initial thoughts on the press conference?
The press was all right. You know, we can't all be Conor McGregor and just really entertain everybody up here. I mean, sometimes I turn it on. When it's in person, I'm ready to fight. You know, that's what I am. I'm in combat sports, and I know that talking is a part of that, but I don't know. I'm just excited for my moment. This is going to be my moment when I steal this at the end of the night. So I'm just trying to look good up here and create something special for myself.
What did you think about MVP turning up late to the press conference?
Was he late? Is he late? I don't really care. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying my time here in England. And it's not like I can go out to eat or anything right now. I got to go make weight tonight. So, you know, no big deal. I was talking to Feldman. Feldman was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to see if we got the fine clause for being late in here. I'm going to fine him 10 grand or something like that. I was like, all right, yeah, get him. Take that money, give it to me.
And of course you've faced off with him previously as well. This is the second time that you've come face to face with him. What are your initial thoughts when you get to face off for the first time and get to look into his eyes?
This one's a little different. He's a little mad now. I think I've been getting to him. He's a little pissed off. So let's see. I mean, bring it on. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad I made you a little upset and got you all in your feelings. And now I'm going to, put my knuckles all in your face.
And you've brought this belt with you to the press conference. Talk a little bit about this. How did this come about?
Well, thanks for asking. Yeah, this is my little concoction. I came up with this. It's platinum bare knuckle. You know, I felt like this fight deserves a belt. And I feel like the champ in this, and I'm coming to take it back to Florida with me and establish something by bringing it and really getting behind it and believing in myself that, it takes something to carry yourself as the champ and to carry the belt around all day. And, it adds something to all the hard work that I've been doing. And I've done it in the past in different ways. When you saw me have the bat, why not just switch it up to a belt? And if you try me, I'll smack you in the face with the belt. So he ain't do nothing. You saw him up there. He ain't even wanna, be a nice guy anymore. I tried to we fighting for a belt over here. This is a championship caliber fight, and we can give each other respect. But now, see, the fans and everything that's been said on the internet, now it's starting to get to him. And he don't fight angry. That's not his thing, and he's already out of his normal mindset. So I'm doing exactly what I need to do. I'm gonna go out there, have a good time. I'm gonna bust him up.
And what did you think about him when he was put forward? Because obviously when his name was announced, it was a surprise to everyone. What was your reaction when this fight was put forward to you?
Well, he's looking to establish himself as a real fighter in this world. A lot of people are curious about him and his record and his past fights. And as me as well, they're curious about me too. I think it's a great fight. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to fight against him, same as he says he is against me. And we're going to put on a show just like we already have. We've gotten lots of views on the internet. Everyone knows about this fight on one of the biggest fight nights there is in combat sports, period, especially in 2022. And, we're trying to go down in history. I'm going to put him down, and then I'm going down in history as the platinum champ.
And of course you've been in there, you've done bare knuckle before, Julian Lane, that was your first time in there, bare knuckle fighting. What were the standouts for you going through that experience?
The fight taught me a lot, just fighting in bare knuckle in general, regardless of the opponent. And then the opponent was a tough opponent. I mean, he taught me a couple things about myself and about how my opponents might be. He's a tough guy. He took a shot. I almost knocked him out. He came back from that. I was ready for it. I stayed on him, kept the gas pedal going. And after that fight, I really got to put everything I learned to use in the gym and practice it and get so much better. I think I'm so much better than I've been in the past, and I look forward to going out and proving that on Saturday.
What can you say you learned from that experience, and do you think that gives you an edge over MVP, who hasn't gone in there and experienced what you've experienced?
I don't know if experience matters or gives you an edge. It's all about your mindset when it comes down to the time to be there. If you know, it didn't matter that night either, because Julian had the experience, and I knew that I could beat him with my game plan if I did and it was just beat him. That was it. My game plan was to just beat him. I'm trying to put paws on you at all times. That's the sport of fighting, and my combat speaks for itself. That's where I lose the words sometimes, because my hands do the talking.
And what have you thought about his past performances? Obviously he has boxed before, but we know him more for being in Bellator. What have you thought about his past performances and his unique style, and how do you think that translate over to bare knuckle?
I've seen a few highlights. I know the Cyborg one comes to mind. I think that might have been the Pokeball one. And I told, on Ariel yesterday, I was like, I've never really watched Bellator, I don't think, ever. I've never seen a Bellator event. I don't know if it's on Fridays, maybe it's on Spike TV. That's about it. I don't even have Spike TV. I watch Netflix and or Amazon stuff. I order pay-per-views, you know what I mean? I don't even have Spike TV. So I've never seen Bellator. I don't care about what fights he's been in. I know he's fought some short, stocky white dudes, but none of them have ever been like me. And I'm here to put that platinum pressure on him and break him down.
And he does use a lot of footwork, a lot of movement. How do you see yourself approaching this fight? How do you see it going down?
I'm going to do whatever I want, whatever I have to do to get in there and punch him in the face. I'm going to do whatever I have to do. I'm one of the toughest, roughest men on the planet, and I refuse to quit or be stopped. I'm a relentless warrior to the end of my days. I believe that forever, and I get to fight. This is an opportunity, and I'm grateful to be here.
And of course you said you don't watch Bellator, but he came close to winning the title. Getting a win over someone like MVP, what does that do for you in your career?
I get to take home the platinum belt when I beat this guy Saturday night. August 20th, bare knuckle boxing. It's the bloodiest, most violent show in combat sports, and it's the realest show in combat sports. You name these big boxers that put the gloves on, or these fighters that get to put the 4-ounce in the UFC, they're scared of this, and I love that about it.
And what can the fans that perhaps haven't seen you, the fans that are going to be in London on Saturday night, what can they expect to see from you?
You can expect to see me knock my opponent out or bust him up and see lots of blood all throughout the night.
Okay, well, we look forward to it. Thank you so much.